Good afternoon. My name is Maureen Emily Windsor Craig, and this is my Patreon channel for Shakaya, just as my YouTube channel is Shakaya. That's my sacred name. And I have created this Patreon grouping of my work because a lot of people are just sick and tired of the politics and they want to get to something that's useful. They want to know what has been withheld from them that they can actually use to either know what's true or proceed with taking care of themselves in a better way, or untangle the confusion around spirit versus physicality. These are issues that don't get handled, not in church, not in school, not in the mainstream media. This is what is absent from most monologues, most investigators, most elders speaking to the younger generation. All right, now the profile picture that you're seeing is a copy of the artifact known as the Ark of the Covenant of the Hebrews. And the Ark of the Covenant was a piece of physics and electrical technology. Some think it even went into nuclear technology that was very, very dangerous in its day, but it's characteristic of the high-tech past that our race of humans actually have. The stone technologies and the artifacts and the star forts and the electrical architecture going back hundreds of years has never been discussed in academia. Okay, so many crucial issues are not discussed. So the reason I have the Ark of the Covenant there is because what I'm saying is there are covenants, there are contracts between ETs and humans that affect human history. All right. And I have a video I'm going to put up here about the Stone of Scone, which was another artifact that has been utilized in Britain for 2,600 years, or given that the chronology is correct, and we can't even deal that epitomizes the relationship between the ET Yahweh, the patriarch Jacob, the Hebrew nation of Israel, the Celtic culture, and English common law today. All right, so we're tracing covenants that the mainstream media don't talk about, metaphysics that the mainstream media and the mainstream churches don't talk about, health issues that the mainstream media and even health resources don't talk about, which is the phenomenology of health. How did that bite feel to you? Okay. How do you feel about this? Okay. And finally, the proof that we are just lied to nonstop, top down, for the past 60 years in evidence. Because I was Xerox tech, I'm putting up some of my best re-renderings of NASA images that show that the planets which are claimed to be dead and remote and empty of life don't look that way when the pictures are correctly re-rendered. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to believe about what you see, but what you're going to see is that Venus is not steaming red hot and the moon is not just craters and dust, and Mars does not have a flat horizon. Okay, Mars is too tight to have a flat horizon. And many of the other planets are completely transparent and or translucent. All right, I'll show you those pictures that I re-rendered with my Xerox digital imagery skills that I brought to bear on space images for the past 16 years. Okay, so I'm bringing here to Patreon the essence of the information that I have that other people don't talk about yet. Okay, and I'm leaving out all the political stuff because that's over either on my Facebook channel, Maureen Craig, or on my or on the YouTube channel, which talks about, you know, there's the daily blog and there's the history reset and there's all kinds of political, legal, and so on information. And that's, you know, that's just like everyday news. But this Patreon channel is going to be a little special. It's the best of the best of what I have been able to glean in reading in between the lines of the text. Okay, as a grandma, I want to provide the younger generation with information they would not ordinarily have access to. And so that's what this Patreon channel is. And that's what the picture of the Ark of the Covenant represents, is that which has been hidden from us that we really have to drill deep down to get. That's not political. This is the metaphysical and human interface, spirit and knowledge place. And I hope you find it of interest. And I have checked with the fee circus here, and I stuck it down at $2 a month for anybody who'd like to contribute to the work I do. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And, you know, you can always leave me a message here or at Facebook or at YouTube or at LinkedIn. Okay, I'm all over the place. So I hope you find this new format helpful and useful. Thank you for coming by.